Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I am always excited to share the reveal of the quote and inspiration that we have had all week long. And today's quote and what we've been hashtagging all week is the hashtag live. And the quote is by Oscar Wilde, provided by my good friend and co-coach Noelle Upchurch. The quote is, "To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist, and that is all," which in my opinion would be probably the saddest way to ever live your life, is merely existing. So I'm going to turn this over to the coach and creator of this program. Thank you so much, Kibi. The call's yours.
It's really funny because I'm always like Nicole, Noelle, and then vice versa. When you do it to yourself, I had to laugh. That's funny. Okay, so we got to get going though. This hashtag live or live tonight, and we are revealing this fantastic quote. So I'd like to just turn it right over to Noelle, who picked out the quote for us this week. So if you want to share what this quote meant to you, maybe why you picked it out, and what you've seen around all the stories this week.
Oh, yes, thanks. I saw so many great stories. I loved this hashtag. It just went and blended and melded into so many things that we all think about when we talk about appreciate living, a fruitful life. So I saw lots of families. I saw people getting out and, just taking advantage of all that life has to offer. So I really saw people being able to tie it into things, and I chose it because it's simple. And I think in this community, we all have people who are striving to do much, much more than exist. And so any inspiration we can bring to other people to kind of highlight for them that possibilities are out there and the internet can be a positive place, then that's what we're doing. So back to you, Kibi.
I love it. Thank you for sharing. And we can't wait to hear you wrap us up here in the end as well. Okay, we're going to turn this over to Sally. Sally, a lot of live stories this week from you. What was your take on the hashtag, the quote, and doing the stories this week?
Sure. Well, I loved it. I am a lifestyle enthusiast, and a lot of people really get just stuck, and they're on that hamster wheel, and they don't even give themselves the opportunity to think about where they're working, what they're doing, who they're spending time with. So I really feel that, and that's just existing. So I really embraced just the beautiful area that I live in. I posted about that. And I posted about my abundance coaching, because it's when you have that understanding that we have an abundance of opportunities at our fingertips, and we just need to get over the fear of stepping outside the box and embracing those. So those are just some of the things that I posted about and what this quote meant to me this week. Back to you, Kibi.
Awesome. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing. We're going to go next to Mrs. Shauna. Shauna, what did hashtag live mean to you this week, and your stories and the quote?
Thanks, Coach Kibi. So I absolutely loved this hashtag and this quote. To me, it just really, and one of my friends actually lost a very important person in her life. So it just reiterated to me how important it is just to live your life to the fullest, like never take advantage of the fact that you might have more time or you might not, just make sure that you live your life to the fullest, do everything that you want to do, never, make sure you tell people you love them, how much they mean to you, just, do everything you want. Don't ever think that you might have tomorrow, because it's not always promised to us. So I really loved the quote. It really hit home for me, and I'm glad that you picked it, Noelle. So thank you. Back to you, Coach Kibi.
I love it, Shauna. Thank you for sharing. Sally and Shauna, beautiful, beautiful. Everybody's takeaways, including Noelle. All right, we're going to ask Nicole, and this is Nicole's Facebook, so I can't wait for her to share hashtag live, what it meant, the stories you got to witness this week. I mean, what a blessing, right, to be hearing stories and see it.
Yeah, absolutely. And so much fun to watch everyone in this community really pour out their heart when it comes to what they're doing in their stories. For me this week, I've just been celebrating that, celebrating, the people in my community, whether it's here online or outside my community, is to just give some light and love to people who really make a difference, not only to me, but to those around them. And for me, living a life that is no longer small, and that is bigger than just existing from day to day. I'm grateful that I get to work from home, and my husband and I share a business together, and I watch him go back and forth, just that hamster wheel every day. And more and more our conversations are about what we want life to really look like and taking steps to make that happen. So my hope is that all of you who watch these stories, that not only are you watching them and liking them and saying, great job, but that it inspires you to do something different in your life. Back to you, Coach.
Yes, good stuff. Okay, Jamie, I cannot wait to hear from you. What did #live mean to you in this quote this week?
I am the type of person, which I liked it also, y'all, but I am the type of person that will absolutely take on way too much, to the point to where I can't do anything.
Yeah.
So this week, it really helped me, because when the quote came up last week, I started thinking about this. I'm like,
Good.
well, what are the things that are really keeping me from living my life?
Wow.
What is keeping me right here in this chair all the time, in this same room, where I can't go anywhere? I can't even go out and get sunshine. And this week I had to just cut school. I'd been going to school, and I just had to cut it. I'm like, I can't do it anymore. I don't have to have it. It helped me make
Wow.
a big decision. It really did. And, just to, if I can't, help the people, I try to work, and if I can't help them, you know what? I can't help them. I can't do anything about it. I just got to go on and do something else and enjoy myself the rest of the day and not beat myself up about it. Because I think that's one of the things that keeps me from truly living, is actually being so hard on myself. So, it's kind of helped me to make some good life choices and lighten my load and lower my stress. And, that's the best thing for me.
That is amazing. And I have had weeks like that where we had quotes, and I really dissected it. I went and found out who the author was. I read a little more, and I feel the same way you do, that I had a defining moment around a quote. So I wanted to highlight you tonight, because that is incredible. Thank you for your openness and sharing, because wow, it's just breathtaking to know what this class is doing. I know what it does for me. I know what it's doing for a lot of people, but to another level of decision making, that is just incredible. Thank you, Jamie, for sharing. Noelle, I can't wait to hear you wrap it all up and tie a big bow around it.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. I just love this. Thanks everyone for your takeaways. So I know Sally lives in a beautiful place. And so just using #live to show us all that beauty. And of course I get to see her husband's amazing, photography too. So she talked about embracing the abundance that already exists in order to find more abundance. And Sally is an abundance coach. She's my abundance coach. I love her course, and I think she has a new one starting soon. Love this one. Lots of fun, but really impactful. Shauna talked about, living every moment, knowing that we may not have the next. Nicole talked about celebrating people, and how for her and her husband, it's been discussions about living a life that is bigger than just existing. Jamie, wow, just obviously had a lot of things really break off for her. That's a phrase that Kibi uses a lot. And just asking herself, what can I do to really live this life, live the life that I want to live? So everyone had great takeaways. Really loved it. Small group, big impactful meanings.
Right.
Everyone. Back
Love
to you, Phoebe.
Yeah, I'll just let Nicole wrap us up. This is your Facebook, so Go live,
Thank you,
Nicole.
everyone. We'll see you all again next week. There's lots happening. If you want more information about how to be a part of this community, be sure and reach out. And please also love on everyone who shared today. Give them some likes and loves and comment below if this quote has meant as much to you as it has to us. All right. Thank you so much and have a great night.